but
one of them on their best scorer, Madison Buford. Buford had a technical at the end. She averages 20 points a game for them, 20.6 actually. So maybe we can get under her skin a little bit, and that wouldn't be something the Warriors would be opposed to doing.
Yeah, and right now with the Warriors on a 22-game win streak, have not lost since the Vincent's game back on December 4th. So nice little win streak here for the Warriors.
And Wabash Valley tonight will play again without KK White. I don't know if she'll get a chance to play if we make it to the national tournament. She is not available to the team tonight due to some rules infractions, so that's all right. We'll go with what we have. It's been a big turnaround for Monique Pruitt-Henderson, who's really stepped up for the Warriors the last couple games. In fact, she had 26 points last night, 28 on Tuesday night down at Mount Carmel, and she'll be getting a start tonight. We'll see what she does. She's a good player, 6 feet tall, strong, and this club from Rend Lake is not big at all. Their biggest player is Trotter. Deja Trotter is 5'9", Madison Buford 5'9". They have a little more size than that on the bench, but nobody that plays any bigger than that. Warriors have a big size advantage. They'll start several people bigger than that. They'll start, Mo Pruitt-Henderson is 6 feet tall. Jasmine Turner is 6'2". So we'll have a size advantage. I don't know if Jordan Akins will start or not.
No, she will not. Actually, the starters for tonight is Bree Beck, Kia Patton, Jasmine Turner, Kristen Hunt, and Mo Pruitt. So what it's been the past couple games with KK White not in the rotation.
So those five, they did well last night. Big win last night for the Lady Warriors. They smoked them over there. Who did he play last night? Do you remember?
Olney Central.
Played Olney Central. Yeah, that's right. Beat him by 29. It was up. We were up by like 44 or something like that at one point, and then sat some of our starters for the last quarter of the break. Last quarter of the period.
And Bree back out just to get them their legs fresh for tonight. Have to play a back-to-back here. So we'll see how it goes.
On the other side, Rend Lake had to play a full 40 minutes of basketball. Maybe that will make a little bit of difference, but these are young people, and they should be ready to go. We're going to take a 1-minute break as we get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups. Back.
So we've been in business 45 years almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees, who are all long-term employees, know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by. Is treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself. We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us. We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, you know, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it, be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to make a customer happy.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
Basketball would be a great game for the Warriors to win and clinch their ticket out to Lubbock, Texas. I think the first 3 minutes of this game will be very interesting as the Warriors try to get out to an early lead against a very good, very scrappy Rend Lake ball club. I think we can put a little 10-point lead on the board. We'd be in good shape for the night, maybe convince them we're a lot better than they are. If you let them hang around like Vincent's did, no telling what will happen.
Yeah, and we were talking on the way up here about should the Warriors even worry about that, their patented 2-1-2 press or the 2-2-1 press. But like we were saying, Buford is a great ball handler, so we might not be going to the press as often. Might have to more roll into a 2-3 zone because they're not as a great shooting team.
Yeah, actually they have a point guard out of St. Louis, Missouri, Nia Danforth. She's very, very tough with the basketball. Just 5'3", but she's scrappy. And she has given us trouble when we tried to press them earlier. Warriors will be wearing the home reds tonight, and Rend Lake will be wearing the road blacks. Both these teams red, black, and white, both of them the Warriors. We will call Rend Lake. We'll call Wabash Valley the Wabash Valley Warriors. That's how you'll know the difference. We'll try never to refer to Rend Lake as the Warriors. Here are the visitors for Rend Lake. Here are their starters. At a guard, 5 feet 3 inches tall, out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Michaela Marshall, averaging 9 points a game. She's a freshman. Also from St. Louis, Missouri, number 2, Madison Buford. She's the leading scorer on the ball club, just about 21 points a night. Very scrappy player at Lutheran North High School. Number 24, Nia Danforth, out of Pattonville High School in St. Louis, 5'3". She's a freshman and a very, very good ball handler and a good defender as well. Number 15, a local young lady from Vienna, is Haley Keeling, averaging 9.1 a night. She's 5 feet 3 inches tall. And down low for the Rend Lake Ball Club is Deja Trotter, averaging 15 points a game. They get a lot of points in the paint out of Buford with 21 and Trotter with 15. And Trotter, by the way, is a freshman out of Louisville, Kentucky.
They average 74 points per game on the season, but the Warriors average just a little bit more than that at 95 points per game.
Lead the country in scoring and field goal percentage and assists. And here are the starters for the Lady Warriors. Number 4 is Bree Beck. She's a sophomore, 5'8", out of Chicago, Illinois, averaging 11.7 points a night and 5.2 assists a night for Bree Beck. Leading scorer in the ball club is Kia Patton, 20.5 points a game. She's a 5'7" sophomore from Indianapolis. She grew an inch when tournament time came. How about that? She was 5'6" early in the year, now 5'7". Jasmine Turner, number 20. She's the big girl down low at 6 feet 2 inches tall, out of Marion, Indiana. Very good freshman of the year in the conference, 15.8 a night, as well as 7.8 rebounds a night for Jasmine Turner. At the shooting guard, number 21 is Kristen Hunt. She's 5'6", out of Elkhart, Indiana. She had 5 threes during the third quarter yesterday, hit 4 of them in a row. And also getting a start at the 4 spot tonight is Monique Pruitt. She's a sophomore, transfer student, 5'11", out of Homewood, Illinois. She averages 11.5 points a game and 5 rebounds a game. Just about set for basketball. Thanks for joining us. You're listening on WVJC, 89.1 Mount Carmel. And you can get this game other places as well, Joe.
You can go on Facebook.com and go over to Wabash Valley Athletics and click on the LeBron Productions link and watch that from there. You can also listen to 89.1 The Bash and on bashradio.com as well.
That's what I do. I listen to the Bash. Tips controlled by the Warriors. They move from left to right here in the early going as Bree Beck with the basketball up top. It's a man-to-man defense employed by this Rend Lake Ball Club. Looking at the post to get it up top now to Kristen Hunt instead. Hunt on the dribble, loose dribble. Knocked away, stolen by Rend Lake. There's a turnover against the Warriors. I'll count those somewhere. Buford gets the ball back to Nyford, and the Warriors go into 2-3 zone to start the ball game. Buford on the wing, Nyford at the top. On the right side is Michaela Marshall. Back to Buford. She lets a 3 fly. That's good. It's not a good way to start the ball game. I was hoping we'd jump out to a 10-point lead. They hit their first shot. We make a turnover. They get the basket. Warriors trail Rend Lake 3-0. Good pressure defense by Rend Lake. Up top to Turner. Pass inside. Caught. Shot up by Pruitt, and she's fouled hard down there. Nice pass from the top. Against their man-to-man, we got the ball up top to Jasmine Turner at the 3-point line. Nice cut by Pruitt. And a zip pass inside, and they fouled her hard.
And if she has another game like she's had all postseason right now in this tournament, she could easily be tournament player, the tournament player, or the MVP of the tournament, should I say.
28 and 26 points in the first 2 games, and her first free throw is good. Well, right now, it seems like in the early going, Rend Lake is the aggressor. They're very aggressive on defense, and there's a decent crowd on hand. It's a loud crowd. Second free throw is good, and everybody here is for the other team, except for the few Wabash fans that are here. The Vincennes people that are here, the Logan people are here, and none of them are going to root for the Warriors tonight because we're the perennial favorite. Up top to Danforth against the Warrior zone. We've played 1 minute of basketball, and we trail it 3-2 against Rend Lake. Keeling on the left wing. Now up top to Buford. Shot clock at 10. Right side to Danforth. They look inside and can't get anybody open here. Danforth on the drive, gets it out to Keeling. Keeling into the paint. Out to Buford. She's going to shoot it. 1 on the clock. Shot is up in time and no good. That's a shot clock violation. It did not hit the rim. That's a turnover. I'll count that for those guys. I got room on a score sheet for almost everything. 1 turnover apiece, 1 basket apiece. Ours were actually from the free throw line. Wonder what they're going to do with Pruitt Henderson down there. Buford kind of holding her even before the ball's passed down in that direction. There's Kia Patton on the wing. Pass down low, stolen. Another turnover against the Warriors. That pass was too low by Patton, and a bad one it was. So Rend Lake did a nice job with the early pressure.
Yeah, they're doing really great on the pressure right now, already causing 2 turnovers on the Warriors.
And Warriors are trying to jam it inside with their big size advantage against Rend Lake. There's Buford on a drive into the paint. Floaters up and good. Took the seam, used her sizable shoulder-to-shoulder width, got up and put the basket in. The Warriors trail it now 5-2. 8 minutes left here in the first quarter.
It's been all Buford, too.
Kia Patton way up high on the left side, up by the Indian head. Goes around a pick by Turner. Picks her dribble, no, still on the dribble. Now passes down low to Turner. She's double teamed, out to Patton. Patton dives in the lane, floaters up. That's going to roll in for Kia Patton.
Pretty basketball there by the Warriors.
They didn't settle, they went right to the hoop with it. Patton got the hoop. Warriors down 5-4 now to Rend Lake. 7.5 to play here in the first period of action. Thanks for joining us for Warrior Basketball. And thank you to LeBlanc Productions putting us on the stream. It looks like Rend Lake's going to try to eat the clock right now. There's Marshall on the dribble. Over to Keeling on the corner. She traveled. Ooh, they're going to say a bad pick called on Trotter. That's even better than a travel. Didn't stay put. Turnover and a foul against Trotter. 2 turnovers apiece for these 2 ball clubs.
Pretty even matchup right now.
And Wabash trails at 5-4. Rebeck will come out. They've really extended this man-to-man pressure. We have such great size. I don't know how we can't really take advantage of it. Here's Patton on the drive. Gets in the paint, hands it off to Turner. Layup good. Nice pass. Good finish, Jasmine Turner.
Good backdoor cut there by Patton, and a nice easy dish off to Turner for the easy 2.
Yeah, the play was made by Patton. They gave her baseline. She got in the paint and found Turner for the basket. Warriors with the first lead of the night, 6-5. In the corner, Keeling drives into the paint, floater up. That's no good. Rebound, Trotter. Shot blocked and a foul called. Kia Patton going to get called for that foul. No, they're going to say 23, Mo Pruitt Henderson instead. So that'll send Deja Trotter to the line. 6-5, Wabash Valley. 6:47 left here in the first quarter. Well, neither team running anybody out here in the first quarter. That's good. We're still with them anyway. Trotter at the line. First free throw is good. She's just 59% for the season. Trotter 5'9" out of Louisville, Kentucky. Second free throw is good. It puts Rend Lake back on top, 7-6.
Just back and forth all in the first quarter right now.
6:45 left here in the first period of action. Beck picks her dribble up over on the right side to Kia Patton. This is a zone now. They've gone to zone for the first time. They give it inside to Pruitt Henderson. Drives in and scores.
Tough finish there from Mo Pruitt.
Took her time, went up through the contact, got the basket, no foul call. That's a pretty good way to referee the ball game, I think. 8-7 Warriors. Wabash Valley with the lead now. Danforth on the left side. Both teams in a zone. Ours is a 2-3 zone. Cross-court pass over to Buford. Buford drives to baseline. Pull-up jumper. That's pretty, but it won't go in. Rebound by Pruitt Henderson of the Warriors. She'll lead the break. Hands the ball back to Kia Patton. The black shirts are back in time on defense. Patton to Kristen Hunt at the 3. Pass to Jasmine Turner in the paint. Goes up and missed the shot. Fights for the rebound, but Trotter for Rend Lake has it. Danforth will walk it up for Rend Lake. Again, the Warriors back in a 2-3 zone with Hunt and Beck at the top. At the bottom, it's Patton, Turner in the middle, and Mo Pruitt Henderson at the left block. To get the ball to Trotter. Into the paint she goes, spin, shot up. That's good.
Pretty move there by Deja Trotter.
Little spin move, not much help from the Warriors that time. We did not foul, and Rend Lake back on top 9-8. You don't want to let them hang around here in their home gym. Bree Beck gets it inside to Turner, and there's a bump in there. Ball's loose, picked up by the Warriors, Bree Beck. Crossover dribble, gets in the paint. Now Pruitt Henderson from the free throw line. That's in, out, no good, and a rebound by Trotter. Here comes Rend Lake with the basketball. 9-8 Rend Lake now as we get close to the halfway mark of the first period. Danforth left side to Keeling. Keeling dribbles into the paint. Little floater there. Shot blocked by Turner and chased down by Keeling. In the corner, Marshall has it. 12 on the shot clock now. There's a pull-up jumper. That shot's too hard and falls in. Good touch. Michaela Marshall gets a basket, and the Warriors now down 11-8. Down by 3. There's a bump out front. Patton passes down low. Catching and losing it is Pruitt. Gets the ball back to Turner. Lets the 3 fly from the wing. That's good. Jasmine Turner stepping out.
She's been hitting those here as of late.
6'2", Jasmine Turner. A lot of confidence, and we're tied at 11 apiece.
Very athletic.
No doubt about that. 4.5 minutes left here in the first period of action. Buford, she doesn't mind shooting it out there. We saw that last night. She's on the wing. Now high post to Trotter, outside to Marshall. Marshall drives against Patton. Shot up, block shot, and chasing around. Out of bounds. It is off of Marshall. Warrior basketball.
So that's another block there by Jasmine Turner. Great help side defense she's had so far.
Jasmine Turner's going to have a seat right now. Jordan Akins comes back in, so the Warriors go a little smaller.
Get some more shooting out here with Jordan Akins.
Yeah, she doesn't mind shooting from the outside against the zone, that's for sure. Akins in the left corner with the basketball. Back up top to Kristen Hunt. Cross court to Beck. In the corner to Patton. She let the three fly. Right corner, good.
Don't give her space. She's been on fire as of late.
Well, if you're going to play zone, Kia says, come on out. You might want to watch me because she can fire it out there. She's 35% on the season from the three-point line. That's not too bad. The Warriors have a 3-point lead, 14-11. 3:40 to play here in the first period. Keeling in the corner. Back up top to Marshall. Now Danford at the top. High post feed to Trotter. Spin. Shot up. That won't go in. A good job on the board by Kia Patton. She leads the break for the Warriors. And Rend Lake back in time again. They do a nice job. Patton into the paint. Kicks it out to Bree Beck at the three. Travels into the lane. Scoop shot up. That's good. Bree Beck, nice drive.
Pretty move there. Nice Euro step. And nice little scoop shot.
Had a three-point shot. Didn't take that. Instead, made a nice drive. Got in there. There's a pass down to Trotter. Shot blocked by Akins. And a foul called on Jordan Akins. The Rend Lake big girls, and they're not very big at 5'9" each. Trotter and Buford are both very strong. And that time, Trotter caused the contact, went right into Akins, and drew the foul. That's a nice play on offense.
And it was just trying to feed the big gal down low.
Akins' first foul. It puts Trotter at the line for two. She's already got 4 points, 2 of them at the line. And now 3 at the line as that one goes in.
So she's a 69% shooter, right?
59 is what I've got 59. Her for the year. So she's due to miss about one right here. Maybe the next 2. This one's up and good. So she's on the streak tonight. 4 for 4. It cuts the Warrior lead to 3, 16-13. Warriors lead it by 3 with 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. There's Pruitt Henderson down the lane. She goes, kicks it out, and Patton's open for 3 in the corner. The shot short. Rebound by Beck. Pants inside to Aiken. Shot up and missed it. Missed the bunny. Rebounds loose, and the Warriors have it. They'll have another crack at it. Patton chases it down on the wing. Now up top to Beck. Ooh, stolen by Danford. Nice job. There goes, she goes against Breck, and the layup is good. That brings Rend Lake back to within 1. Nia Danford, I like her play. She's very scrappy out there. Difficult for us to handle. The Warrior lead is 16-15 now, 2.5 to play in the first period. Pruitt Henderson on the drive. Stops. Shot up from 5. That shot short. Didn't follow her shot, and Buford has the rebound. Well, Rend Lake could go back on top. They're on a 4-point run right now. Danford at the top, now to Buford. Long 3. That shot is up and good. Nothing but the bottom for Madison Buford.
Pretty shot on Buford.
And Rend Lake on a 7-point run leads at 18-16.
They're on a little hot streak right now. Warriors need to try to get some points here.
Really putting some pressure on the ball out there with Patton Marshall guarding her. Patton gets by her, shot up in the paint. It won't go in, but she's fouled from the back by Trotter. That'll be her second foul, and that's a heady play by Kia Patton. Got to the glass with it, stopped, let the girl create the contact. She'll have a couple free throws coming.
So Trotter will now sit on the bench for a little bit. Patton right now in the season is 77% free throw shooter.
Number 23, Angel Helm in the ball game for Rend Lake. She's 5'9" out of Anna, Illinois. So Trotter on the bench with 2 fouls. That's a big thing for them. Free throw by Patton is good. 18-17 Warriors trail it by 1 free throw. If we can get it, we tie it up right here. 1:53 left in the first period, and the free throw is good. We are tied at 18 apiece. And the Warriors have been in the zone the whole time. We've shown no full court pressure so far. And Danford, after the made free throw, will walk it up for Rend Lake. She's across the timeline, working against Bree Beck. Into the paint she goes. Shot up, and a held ball as Beck got her hand on the basketball. And that's not very good defense, so we let her get all the way to the rack. Didn't get in front of her, and Beck reached in and caused the held ball.
I mean, but to get the jump ball, not the foul, that's good defense.
It ended well. It ended well, but that's not how you want to play with your body and not let him in there. Here's Marshall on the drive. Now back to Buford. Buford into the paint. She goes floater up. Won't go. Rebound for Jasmine Turner to Kristen Hunt. To Patton on the left wing. Patton on the dribble. Cross-court pass. Jordan Akins for 3 on the right corner. Shot is up. That's not good. Rebound is controlled by Nia Danforth, the little one out there for Rend Lake. She got bumped, no foul call. We're tied at 18. 1:15 left here in the first period. Good ball game tonight, folks. I had a hunch they might play with us. Well, there's a pass out front picked off by Patton. Going to go up against Marshall. Into the paint she goes, and they're going to call charge. That ball went in the basket. Nice defense, I guess. They set up for it.
Wow.
And taking a charge down there. The foul's on Kia Patton.
That's her first, team's third.
The Wabash fans thought that maybe she was inside that arc line down there, and they should not have called the charge. Maybe should have called the block. But either way, it's Rend Lake basketball with 1 minute to go here in the first period. All tied, 18 apiece.
With the charge and block called, though, it's 50-50 every time. It either can be called or it can't.
And that one was a call, and it went against the Warriors' Kia Patton. I think it's just her first foul, though, so we're not in any trouble there. They're going to hold the ball now. Shot clock at 10 as they start the offense. Out to Marshall, now to Buford. She's the one to watch. Buford on the dribble. Into the paint she goes. Shot blocked. That was Kristen Hunt on the block. Turner has it. Now Hunt. Now outlet pass to Patton. Down the left side. Pull up for three in transition. Good. In transition off the dribble. Kia Patton buries it and puts the Warriors up 21-18.
That's the same way she got her 1,000th point, too.
Coach Dave Brown holds up his finger, said one shot now. The shot clock is off with 20 on the game clock for Rend Lake, and they will work the clock down. Very important you don't foul here at the end of the quarter. Danforth on the left side to Buford. She's the one they like to have with the basketball. Buford guarded by Kristen. Nice job by Hunt stopping the basketball that time. Game clock is at 5, 4, 3. Danforth from the top for three. Got it.
Wow.
Tie ball game. Well, Nia Danforth, we didn't get close enough to her, and she knocks down the three. We played one quarter, and guess what, folks? It's 21-21. Tie ball game with Rend Lake. We'll take a 1 minute break and be right back.
Let's face it, in this world, you get what you pay for. Unless you get to Vogler, where you get more than what you paid for. Every new Ford from Vogler comes with the Vogler VIP package, which gets you a lifetime powertrain guarantee, plus all these other perks and services, and no extra charge. So you can either get what you pay for, or get to Vogler, where you get more than what you pay for.
We played one quarter, and Rend Lake and Wabash tied at 21. We come back with our starters. Their biggest girl out there, the best low post player, Deja Trotter, is on the bench with 2 fouls. We should take advantage make hay while the sun shines. Warrior basketball to start the quarter. Beck up top with it. Moves to the right side on the dribble. Guarded by Danforth. Down low to Jasmine Turner. Turner goes up. Easy basket. Went right for the hole with it. Just what we were talking about. Warriors with the size advantage. Now full court pressure by the Warriors. Here comes Marshall across the timeline. Back out top to Danforth. And we go man-to-man after the press is off. Danforth working against Pruitt Henderson. Quickness advantage for them. Keeling on the drive into the paint. Stop there, and shot blocked by Jasmine Turner. She leads the break for Warriors. Out to Bree Beck. Beck going to go behind the back pass is stolen by Marshall. Got a little too cute. Here comes Marshall against Patton. Stops in the lane, and she's fouled from the backside. She stopped. Mo Henderson didn't stop, and she gets called for the foul. That's her second.
The second, team's fourth.
Team first, I believe, in the quarter, right?
In the quarter, yep, sorry.
So we'll start them over again. Going to get Jordan Aiken. She'll come in for Mo Pruitt Henderson, who has 2 fouls. We'll miss her while she's gone. She has been very good lately, especially here in the tournament.
She's playing her best basketball right now.
Inbounds pass way up top to Danforth. And from there, they'll set the offense. Buford on the right wing. Gets the ball back to Danforth, goes around the pick. Guarded by Chris Knight, who's done a good job on defense. There's Danforth on the drive, works against Hunt, stops at the free throw line, shoots, and scores. Well, nice job by Hunt not to foul, but she got bumped off a little bit. Danforth created space for herself, got the basket, and ties the game.
She's got 7.
23 points each. There's Kia Patton at the 3, rising, firing, shooting, missing. Rebound controlled by Buford of Rend Lake. In the backcourt they have it. Danforth will bring it up. Tie ball game, 23 apiece, 8:40 to play here in the first half.
Almost a 10-second call there on Danford.
Decent crowd on hand. This place gets loud every once in a while. Marshall back to Buford. Buford to the free throw line. Jumper there. That shot's up. No good. Rebound. They snuck in and got it. That's number 23, Angel Helm, who got the basketball. Now Buford in the corner with it. Shot clock at 14. They got the reset on that. Buford up top, guarded by Kristen Hunt. Drives. Oh, ball almost taken away by Beck. Now Danford in the corner to the free throw line. Little floater up and good.
Make that 9. Danford
Almost had the steal on the wing, and then Danford made a little curl cut, got in the paint, and scored it. Rend Lake leads at 25-23. High post feed to Jordan Akins, and she's fouled from the backside. Buford got greedy. Came across, picks up a foul. That'll be her first.
team's first of the second quarter.
They have 3 players to watch for: Buford, Danford, and Trotter. Those are the 3 big ones for Rend Lake. Inbounds pass to Hunt in the corner. 4-3, lets it fly. That shot short. Long rebound. Jordan Akins has it for the Warriors. Out to Patton at the 3. Now floats it up high to Jordan Akins. Now Chris on that right side to Bree Beck. Beck looking down low. Here's a pick by Turner. Give and go. Little feed down low. Turner got the basket.
That's worked all season long for the Warriors, and it worked here tonight.
Little pick and roll that time. Nice pick. Beck followed the pass up there, and Turner scored an easy one.
Turner has 9 on the game so far.
4 of them here in the second quarter. The Warriors have tied the ball game again at 25. 7:20 left in the first half. Danford up top of the basketball on the dribble. Left side to Marshall. Winner goes to Lubbock, Texas, by the way. Marshall pulls the 3, and that's in.
That's a 2-pointer just inside the arc there, but Marshall gets the basket fall.
They are a 29% three-point shooting club on the season. They've hit 4 of them tonight. And they lead it by 2, 27-25. Ball down into Turner. Now back outside to Patton on the left wing. Patton off the dribble, shoots for 3, got it. Well, if you don't come out, she's going to shoot the basketball.
And she will. Looks like a little press put on here by the Warriors.
28-27 Wabash now, 6:40 to play in the first half. Danford up top on the dribble. The Warriors played all zone first half, or first quarter, now all man second half. There's Keeling into the paint, kicks it outside to Marshall. Marshall shoots over Patton, that's an air ball, and a rebound. Jasmine Turner has it, and she's checked from the backside. Angel Helm ran into her. Warrior basketball.
That's her first, team second.
Remember this Rend Lake team a little excitable. They could be drawn into some exciting play and some fouls. We're going to get Trotter back in. She's got 2 fouls, so
she's going to be careful.
My advice is go right at her. Make her play defense. 6.5 left here in the first half. Wabash Valley, your temporary leader. It's been that way back and forth. 28-27. High post feed to Jordan Akins. Akins out to Patton on the left wing. Patton looks at the defender, steps back, gets the ball to Chris Knight in the corner. Now up top to Akins. Akins pass out to Bree Beck. Beck into the paint. Out to Hunt for 3 in the wing. That shot's way short. Rebound is controlled by Marshall of Rend Lake. She pushes it up. Look at her fly down the paint. And now she'll kick it back outside. Dribbles back around. They'll set the offense. Under 6 minutes. Wabash Valley still leads it 28-27. Rend Lake basketball. Danford on the dribble. Now she looks, drives, and shoots, and that's an offensive foul. It's a good call. She got the free hand out there. Got the chicken wing out into Patton and gets called for the foul.
I think she's got away with that a couple of times tonight, so, I mean, can't get away with all of them.
Good job on defense. That's what I'm talking about. Patton, who stayed right in front of the defender. They put the chicken wing out, and referees give you that call. Back up top for the Warriors, guarded by Danford. Left side now to Jasmine Turner. In the corner to Kia Patton. Patton will shoot for 3 from there. They didn't come out and get her, and it rolls in.
Ooh. Pretty shot there by Patton. Already had 4 threes on the game.
And 16 points for Kia Patton. The Warrior lead is 31-27. I think that close to our, we had led by 5 one time. This is our second biggest lead of the night. Marshall on the wing, hands the ball to Buford. They like her with the basketball. Step back, shoots for 3 off the dribble. In and out, no good. Rebound by Patton. Here come the Warriors in transition. 3-on-3 break. Patton stops at the top and shoots for 3. That shot's long, no good. Gets their own rebound. And kicks it outside. Kristen Hunt for 3. Finally going to miss that one, and rebound by Trotter. Rend Lake basketball. We had a couple good looks that time.
It's going to get the fall.
We're halfway through the second period of play. Just under 4:50 to play here in the half. Warriors lead at 31-27. Rend Lake basketball. Keeling high on the right side. Up top now to Danford. They're very patient on offense. They don't want to They don't want a 190 game. There's a shot blocked by Patton. And then Hunt gets it right back to Patton. She goes down the lane for the layup, and it is good.
What a game so far by Kia Patton.
Give the basket to Patton, the block to Patton, and the assist to Kristen Hunt. The Warriors lead it by 6, 33-27. 4:33 to play. We'll take a break and be right back to Rend Lake in 30 seconds.
There's a lot of good dealerships in our local area here. This internet has changed some things, and it gets a little bit tougher when you're comparing stuff from some dealer 5 hours away. You may not know what's going on with that vehicle. And I've seen it happen a lot where customers have come here, but they're chasing the deal. They go to the other place, come back and said that vehicle wasn't there, or it wasn't like it was supposed to be. When the customer comes to us, we'll work to get them the deal that they want.
Well, Dave Brown's the head coach of the Rend Lake Ball Club. Nice job calling the timeout. The Warriors on a little bit of a run there. Have our biggest lead of the night at 33-27. He's going to stop it and try to reset the troops for Rend Lake.
A 12-6 quarter right now by the Warriors so far.
And it is Nia Danford up top on the dribble. The Warriors man-to-man has been pretty good here in the second period, and they've played that all the time. It's Kristen Hunt guarding Buford down there. That's a tough matchup, and there's a foul away from the basketball. And they're going to call it on Madison Buford working for position against Kristen Hunt.
Loose ball.
Nice job, Kristen Hunt. Held her composure down there. That's 2 fouls on Buford. And
2 on Trotter.
so they got some players that they need desperately. Buford and Trotter are 2 of those, along with Danford. And 2 of them have 2 fouls.
And we don't talk much about Kristen Hunt's defense, but right now it's worked out really well for the Warriors so far.
I will say, as a freshman, she wasn't a defender, but she has really learned and done well. Oh, nice easy pass inside, and Jasmine Turner wide open scores it.
Yeah, nobody knew who was guarding who there. This little slip up on defense there. Easy basket for Turner.
Jordan Akins caught at the free throw line, caught it, turned and looked down low. Jasmine Turner wide open, easy basket. Here's Madison Buford on the drive into the paint, works against Hunt, shot up and count the basket and the foul. That time Kristen didn't hold her position, went down with her hands and got the foul called. That's a 3-point opportunity for Madison Buford.
Also her first basket of the second quarter.
I like this Buford kid, just a freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri, Lutheran North High School. Tough, very tough kid. And free throw is no good, missed that one. Rend Lake has a lot of real mental toughness out there. There's Bree Beck into the paint. Scoop shot up and good. Bree Beck all the way to the rack and scores it.
Beautiful move there once again by Bree Beck.
37-29. Warriors lead it by 8 right now. If the scoreboard's correct, I think maybe it is. You never know for sure. Buford up top of the basketball against Kristen Hunt. She'll let it fly from the top for 3. That's good. She's hit 2 in a row now. And timeout called. Timeout is called. I think just a substitute. I'm not sure if we'll actually take a break or not.
I think it is just a sub.
Oh, it's a. That's actually an injury timeout. They're working on Kia Patton's right knee over there. Trainer for the Warriors, so we get a sub in for that. 3:19 to play here first half. The Warriors lead at 37-32, playing without Kia Patton right now. High post feed to Turner. Down low to Akins, and it's good.
Nice
reverse layup. That high-low thing has worked well for the Warriors. They have a size advantage. Lead it by 7 right now. Up top to Marshall. Now to Buford. Buford guarded by by Hunt. Spins in the lane, shot up. That rolls in. She's got their last 7 points. Taking the game over is Madison Buford. Now down to J.C. Gibson at the baseline. Now to Turner. Turner passes down low to Akins, goes up, and she missed a bunny in there. Good pass and bad finish.
Too tough on the shot.
2.5 minutes left in the first half of action. Wabash Valley leads at 39-34. Up top to Buford, didn't catch the basketball. Gibson stole it from her and gets the ball on the right side to Turner in transition. Missed the layup. On the rebound is Bree Beck. She stops and shoots from 5. That shot's up and good. She's got 6 tonight. Doesn't usually score a lot, but the scoring is helping tonight. 41-34 Wabash. 2:05 left here in the first half of action. Danford this time against Kristen Hunt. And we got J.C. Gibson on Buford this time. I'm not sure how that will work for us. There's Trotter on the dribble, spins, gets it outside to Marshall. Marshall on the dribble, steps back, doesn't take it. Now to the free throw line, shoots over Bree Beck, shot short, air ball, rebound by Hunt of the Warriors. 7-point lead for the Warriors as they break the half court. Oh, pass inside is perfect to Jasmine Turner in transition. That's like a slant route in football. Zip pass inside. Turner caught it and got fouled on the way up. That's a pretty play.
That's Danford's second foul as well. Team's 5th, her second.
Warriors came down in transition that time, took their time. It wasn't 100% full out, flat out speed, but great pass inside to Turner. And that is 3 fouls on Danford. Did you say that? 3 fouls on Danford.
I only had two, but 3, that's bad for them.
And 2 on Trotter, 2 on Buford. Those are their 3 best players. At the line, Turner's free throw high archer is too hard, no good. Jasmine has 11 points here in the first half. We got 1 minute and 44 seconds, just over 100 seconds left in the first half.
She leads the country in field goal percentage, too.
Missed the second free throw and gets her own rebound, though. Shot up. No foul called that time. The ball's loose and picked up by Jordan Aiken. She goes up and missed it. Rebound, Warriors size advantage, not a factor there as Trotter took it out of there. So if we missed both free throws and missed a couple bunnies inside. Under 1.5 minutes to play here in the first half. 41-34, Wabash your leader against this ball club out of Rend Lake. Beery on the sideline. Head ball is loose. It's on the floor, and they're going to call a held ball. It will belong to the guests, Wabash Valley, they say.
No,
the guests are the other team, right?
Yep.
They're going to bring Danford right back in the game. She'll get in there for Marshall. So they're playing through some foul trouble. Dave Brown has very little choice but to let him play. Under her basket, they will inbound the basketball. McCowan sets, hits it in the corner. There's Berry on the drive to the paint. She goes floater up. That's good.
Nice move though by Berry.
Yeah, Rend Lake getting a little scoring off the bench that time from Megan Berry. Warrior lead down to 5, 41-36. Just over 1 minute left to play here in the first half. Up top to Beck. Beck over on the left wing, looking up top to Christenut. Double stack pick out there. Hunt open and fires and hits the 3 ball. That's a set play.
Yeah, her first of the game. She's 1 for 4 from 3 right now.
She'll get hot before the game's over.
She's playing great defense, though.
Less than a minute to go now. 45 seconds left. The Warrior lead is 8. Up top to Danford. Just don't foul here in the last minute of the play. Let them make something happen. Trotter up to Danford. Danford backs it up to the 3-point line. Now Trotter at the top. Spins into the paint. Shot up. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be Jasmine Turner, I think. And Lacey Shalenko is doing cartwheels down there and explaining that when you spin like that, we normally call that a travel. Fouls on Bree Beck. It's her first. I think Shalenko may have a point about that spinning, whirling derby move.
Yeah, I think she picked up her pivot foot there, but the rest didn't see it, so it's a foul.
Trotter's free throw, first one is no good. She's 4-5 tonight. Playing with 2 fouls. 29 seconds left, so the shot clock is off the rest of the half. And Trotter's second free throw is worse than the first. Rebound by the Warriors. Well, we can have the last crack at it if we like here at halftime.
She go 1 for 2. I didn't see the first one.
Missed them both.
Oh.
44-36, 20 seconds left in the half. Warrior basketball, Warrior lead. Bree Beck on the drive to the rack. Shot up and good. Bree Beck has 8. She's taking it over right now. Good drive. Warrior lead is 10, our biggest of the night. 10 seconds left as Buford is across the timeline. Pulls up for 3 out there. That shot's no good. Rebound by Turner. 5, 4, 3. Hunt from way outside, from the volleyball line for 3. That shot just off the rim short. We've played 1 half of basketball. Wabash Valley has assumed command of the game. They lead at 46-36 here at the half. 21 apiece, but we lead it now 46-36, a little distance right there. Warriors with a good second period. And for the scoring summary, it's Joe Bogards. Take it away.
So starting off with the home team. Well, the home team for their court, but guess on the scoreboard. Rend Lake leading scorer is Madison Buford. She hit a couple threes here. Has 3 so far. 15 points on the night. You have Nia Danforth has 9, 6 points for Deja Trotter, 2 for Megan Beery, and 5 for Michaela Marshall. And on the other side, for the Wabash Valley College Lady Warriors, leading the way is Kia Patton, but she got hurt late in that second quarter, about 3.5, 4 minutes left to go in the first half. 11 for Jasmine Turner, 3 for Kristen Hunt, 4 for Mel Pruitt, who's in foul trouble, 8 for Bree Beck, and 2 for Jordan Akins.
Well, most of the foul trouble is on the other side of the basketball. Madison Buford has 2, Deja Trotter 2, and Nia Danforth 3. Those are their 3 key players, all of them in a little bit of foul trouble. For the Warriors, I think it is only Monique Pruitt-Henderson with a couple fouls. I think everybody else has just 1. So we don't mind that too bad. It's been a pretty good shooting half. I think the Rend Lake Warriors shot the ball pretty well. They hit 5 3-balls. And by the way, as I add up the scores, I think you had the scoring correct. I think Rend Lake actually has 37 points instead of 36, which is on the scoreboard. But we'll go with what's on the scoreboard. That sounds even better.
Yeah, and right now the Warriors have hit 6 of their 14 threes, if I can calculate right here. And on the other side, for Rend Lake, they've hit 5 of their 8 threes, so just shooting a little bit better clip there on the other side.
Yeah, 5 of 8's really, really good shooting. And Madison Buford, we'll talk about her for a minute there. I call her a guard. She's a forward for them. She's 5'9". She's a very good athletic player, very strong player. I don't think she's quick by any means, but she's not afraid to shoot the basketball.
Not afraid to drive inside either.
She has 3 threes and uses her body well. She's a big body, big shoulder to shoulder. She's big, and she uses that advantage, puts the shoulder into you and moves you back a little bit. Kristen Hunt got called for a foul in there, as that happened once. Big part of the game for the Warriors is Kia Patton. She's really stroked it well from the outside. 4 3-balls for her. Big part of this Warrior offense. Then Bree Beck is playing better than we've seen her play, taking more shots at least. She's got 8 first-half points, able to drive it to the rack. She's not an outside threat, but she's been able to get to the glass with it. A layup, a couple pull-up jumpers. Good stuff for her. Jasmine Turner, some easy baskets inside. And, again, I think second half the Warriors will just jam it inside if we can with Jordan Akins and Jasmine Turner. They don't have anybody that size, and we're able to get the ball down low to him. And we probably get some easy baskets. That seems to be what's really opened this thing up.
You also wanted a little bit of the update. See if Patton will play a little bit here in the second half with the knee injury of the right knee, or if she's going to sit out the second half, or what's going to happen there.
No telling. I really didn't watch her get off the court. I didn't see if she was able to walk off easily or if she was limping on her way off. Did you notice anything?
I didn't notice her walking off the court, but I did watch her over here. She was trying to run it out a little bit, and she was running. There's no limp to it, but there's some obvious pain there to it.
Well, I'll give you my opinion. If Kia is 75%, she's about 25% better than everybody else.
Yeah.
She's awfully tough with the basketball. She's been the leader all year long, leading us with 20.5 points a night, 6.5 rebounds a night, 6.5 assists a night, and a 3.2 assist to turnover ratio. Those are uncanny numbers for Kia Patton.
Well, if you go back early in the season, Bree Beck was our leading scorer for majority of the first half before she went out without injury. Her and Patton were going back and forth most of the first half of the season. Beck comes down with injury, and Patton really steps up like we know she can, and Beck's trying to get back on that niche of her scoring niche here in the second half of the season, here in postseason time.
Warriors lead at 46-36 at the half. The winner of this game will get an automatic bid to the national tournament out in Lubbock, Texas, in junior college basketball. This is the Midwest District. There are 16 districts. All the district winners get an automatic bid to that tournament. Then they will pick 8 at-large teams. Now, the Warriors are ranked number 13 in the country, and if they would lose tonight and they could still get in one of those at-large bids, providing that there aren't 8 teams ahead of them that would lose. They would probably get a bid. But the easy way to do this is take care of business yourself, win the ball game, and that would help your seeding out there. As far as the seeding goes, if you're in the top 8, you get a Tuesday bye. The tournament starts on Tuesday. They play 8 first-round games on Tuesday. Number 9 plays number 16, number 15 plays number 10, and on and on. 8 of those starting at 9 o'clock in the morning and the last one at 9:30 at night. So it's a long day of basketball. The second day of basketball in Lubbock, it's another 8 teams, another 8 games it is. Those top 8 teams got a bye on Tuesday. We'll play the winners from the Tuesday game. So it's all day Tuesday and Wednesday. The Warriors don't really have a great shot at getting a bye like they did last year. But we really want to make the tournament. To do that, you got to win tonight. That's the big key. It's 46-36, and we're at half.
An update here on the softball side of Warrior Athletics. They lost a couple tough games to Pensacola State, 7-6 in 8 innings, and then they lost to them in the second half, or the second game of the series. They're 11-3.
Are they playing in Florida?
I think they are, because they were on their big south trip that they're taking right now.
So if you're in Florida, it's not too tough. That's what I think. It's nice down there this time of year. Of course, Lady Warriors under the tutelage of Asa Diefendahl for the first time, and getting his first taste of being a head coach. He's been an assistant to Paul Schnarr for a long time. Warrior baseball program, of course, off and running with Rob Fournier at the helm. They are ranked number 1 in the country, as they were last year. So I don't know if everybody in town realizes what we have going on in Mount Carmel with Wabash Valley, but the Lady Warriors were ranked number 1 last year. They're going to make the national tournament this year, we're pretty sure. Men's team ranked number 1 in baseball. It's been a softball team is always highly regarded. So come on out and see some games. It's halftime of this one, and the Warriors lead it by 10, 46-36. That's the biggest lead of the night for Wabash, I believe. We're going to take a 2-minute break. Be back with more right after this. Wabash Valley leads Rend Lake here in the championship game 46-36. Rend Lake is a surprise team. They're 16-14 coming in the tournament. They're 18-14 right now, making a bid to beat the Warriors and get a trip to the Nationals. We played them back in January. The Warriors beat them 108-66. Last week, about 11 days ago, we played them right here at Rend Lake, and the Warriors won 78-57. So you'd think it'd be an easy ball game. It hasn't been easy at all so far. The big news, though, the best thing the Warriors have going is a little bit of foul trouble on the Rend Lake side.
A little bit of foul trouble right now with their 3 best players, and that is Madison Buford, Deja Trotter, and Nia Danforth. Danforth already has 3 fouls, and I thought she only had 2 for the longest time, but she pulls up, she gets another foul, gets called for her 3rd. Deja Trotter, their second leading scorer, 15 points for the season, has 2, and then their leading scorer, Madison Buford, has 2.
Dave Brown, the coach of Rend Lake Ball Club, is building this program. He took it over, but he's really doing a nice job. This is an all-freshman ball club for Rend Lake, and they're giving the Warriors all they want. They beat Vincennes last night by 4 in a game that everybody thought Vincennes would win. I mean, that was the prognostication, but that's not the way it worked. These kids are tough. Dave Brown's done a nice job recruiting, and I think he's getting the most out of the kids he has. These kids are playing about as well as they can play, and they've given the Warriors fits here in the first half.
Yeah, and a lot of kids out of St. Louis, Missouri on this team. So, I mean, probably a lot of gals that played against each other or with each other in high school.
Yeah, Nia Danforth and Madison Buford are the St. Louis connection out here. They both bring a little mental toughness, a little bit of edge to them that you don't see in a lot of other players. They're a little cockier. And Buford was one who got one of the technicals last night. A little mouthier, a little tougher, a little physically more imposing. And they don't get pushed around out there.
Not so far. And Danforth actually almost had a big mental error early in the first quarter. She was bringing the ball up court for the Rend Lake Lady Warriors and almost got a 10-second called against her.
Kia Patton is out there shooting the basketball at halftime and was not a knee injury. They wrapped her right thigh, and my guess is she'll play.
She probably just got hit on the thigh right there and just had to work something out there. Getting hit on the thigh does not feel well.
Wabash Valley leads Rend Lake 46-36. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Be back with the second half and more basketball coming your way soon. They have for Rend Lake the guards Marshall and Danforth. Keeling playing the 3 spot, and Deja Trotter and Madison Buford, their starters are back. Warriors have not broken the huddle yet. Warriors coached by Lacey Shalenko, assisted by D'Angela Mathis. They've done a masterful job at the helm in the first year for Wabash Valley. Congratulations to Miss Shalenko for becoming Coach of the Year in the Great Rivers Athletic Conference.
She's done a great job, Coach of the Year, 27-2 on the season, 29-2 right now after a couple postseason games. Actually had a Player of the Year for the DRAC in Region 24 in Kia Patton, and a Freshman Player of the Year in Jasmine Turner.
Wabash Valley basketball to start the half. Thanks for joining us for Warrior basketball. And they got to get some popcorn or something off the floor out there. Danforth takes care of the duties. Get it inbounds to Kristen Hunt in the half court. Hands the ball back to Patton on the left side. Dribbles it out of bounds off her foot. There's a turnover against Wabash Valley. I quit counting them early. We did a lot of that in early going. They get the ball down to Keeling and knocked out of bounds by Beck, trying to get Keeling open on the wing for a shot. She did not score in the first half. Buford will inbound in front of the Rend Lake bench. Up top it goes to Danforth. Warriors this looks to be a man-to-man. Spread the floor. Marshall dribbles up top, punches it down low to Buford. Buford backs off, shoots over Hunt, shot short. Rebound by Trotter, off her hands, Warrior basketball. They got a pretty good shot that time with Buford. Hunt was afraid she'd barrel into her to the hole and step back instead.
Full court press put on by Rend Lake.
Let's see how that works for him. It's man-to-man. No, it's a diamond press kind of. Beck just dribbles right through it. To the top she goes, bumping out there against Danforth. Keep bumping out there, Nia. That'd be good for everybody. Right wing to Hunt, punch inside, turnaround jumper, off, no good. Badly missed by Monique Pruitt. Rebound by Rend Lake. That was an ugly shot, wasn't it?
The idea was right, but the shot wasn't.
Something happened on the delivery. Warrior lead is still 10 as Danforth spins in the lane. Shot up in the paint is wild, no good. Buford had it, lost it, taken away by Kristen Hunt. Warriors with a 3-on-2 break. Hunt in the middle, gives over to Beck. Layup by Beck is good.
What a game for Beck so far. 5 for 5 from the field, 10 points.
Nice job by Hunt to lead that break. Good possession. Here's Buford pulling up for 3. Got it.
She
got
scared.
4 of them.
She's not scared.
Madison Buford answers in a hurry. Warrior lead is 48-39, and a lot of fans here for the next ball game are cheering on the Rend Lake Ball Club. Warriors by 9, now 8.5 to play. There's a ball taken away. Bad pass by Beck. Coming down with it is Buford. Buford all the way to the rack. Oh, passes away and saved in bounds by Pruitt. Now the rack. Danforth has it, lost it, goes down. Foul called. Jasmine Turner.
I don't know if I like that call there. I mean, she's already falling to the ground there, Mark.
There was a fundamental of basketball. We saved that basketball at the wrong end of the floor. You save it in bounds, not know where it's going. Went right to him. They go to the hoop, and that's what caused it. And you get the foul on Turner.
They say that's only her first foul. Oh, I thought she's already. No, I was wrong. That's my bad.
We'll take that.
I would too.
Now the referees get together and talk a little bit. I think they'll talk about the shot clock. And they're not going to reset that at 30, are they? Do anything you want. They're going to shoot it in a hurry anyway. They will put it at 26. 8:25 to play here in the third quarter. Wabash Valley playing defense, Rend Lake basketball. Wabash Valley with a 48-39 lead. Marshall outside to Keeling. 4-3, left wing shot is good.
That's our first shot of the game. Our first three-point basket of the game there. Pretty shot.
She's a good shooter. We've seen her do that before. The other night she shot well. Makes it a 6-point game now. Patton picks her dribble up. Left side to Kristen. Here's a pick by Turner. She goes around that pick. Bounce pass back to Turner to the rack. She goes layup. Good. Count the basket. And the harm. Deja Trotter with her fourth foul.
Third, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Third foul.
Trotter did not like that call, but she put a little bit too much pressure on Jasmine Turner and gets a foul called.
That's good fundamental basketball that time. Turner came up, set the screen, little pick and roll. Nice bounce pass to her. Good finish, and Trotter would have been wise to stay away from her rather than foul her.
Angel Helm will check in for Deja Trotter. She has 3 fouls. She'll take a little bit of a break.
So Trotter with 3, Danforth with 3, and Buford with 2. And a free throw is no good by Jasmine Turner. She's lost confidence at the foul line. You can tell because after she shoots, as soon as it hits the rim, she's going for the rebound. That's a shot we're supposed to make, not rebound.
Right now, not shooting that hot from the free throw line of the Warriors. Only 4 for 7 for the game.
Not many free throws shot. Less than 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. Wabash leads at 50-42. 8-point margin. Keeling. They talked to her at halftime about scoring the basketball a little bit. She hands the ball to Buford. There's a bad pick out there. Over to Marshall. Baseline jumper up. That's short. No good. Rebound by Hunt of the Warriors. Outlet pass for Patton. Patton across the timeline. Gets in the middle with it. All the way to the rack. She goes up. Shot's no good. Rebound. Jasmine Turner has it. Shoots and scores.
I'm thinking that leg feels a little bit better there by Patton. Good move by her.
Yeah, nice drive that time by Patton, and a good finish by Jasmine Turner. Warrior lead is 10, 52-42. 7:15 left in this one. In the third quarter. And Warriors playing man-to-man defense. Danforth shoots over the top of everybody and misses badly. Rebound by Kristen Hunt of Wabash Valley.
What a game she's had.
They ran out of ideas on offense that time and just checked the 3 with nobody underneath. Right wing, Kristen Hunt with it. Hunt around a pick, steps back 4-3. That shot's no good. Rebound is controlled by Buford. Here comes Rend Lake with the basketball. They trail it by 10, under 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
Kristen having a bad shooting night right now, but she's playing great defense on Buford.
And she'll have a chance now. Buford steps up, shoots for 3, shot it over Hunt, and missed it. Rebound by the Warriors. Well, they shot well first half. They need to get a little colder. There's a pass down to Pruitt, and a finish inside.
Good to see her back in the ball game with 2 fouls. She sat out most of that first half.
That was a 50-foot chest pass from Kia Patton at the half line all the way down to Pruitt, who scored inside.
I think she feels better now than what she did earlier.
54-42 Wabash now. 6:15 to play here in the third quarter. Buford on the dribble against the Warriors. Steps up, lets a 3 fly. They're out of ideas. She missed the shot. Rebound by Helm, bangs in and missed the bunny, and a rebound by Jasmine Turner. And right now, Rend Lake is cold. They're tired. They played a hard 40 last night. The Warriors didn't have to play that hard. Back up top, and an offensive foul called. Free back against Danforth, and that's a turnover against Wabash Valley. Well, like Nia Danforth, good defense out there against the ball handler of Wabash Valley. Sometimes discretion is a better part of valor. When you've got a defender like that, you let somebody else bring it up.
Jordan Akins checks back in the ball game for Jasmine Turner.
6 minutes left here. 54-42, Wabash Valley. Led it by 10 at the break, now up by 12. Wabash in man-to-man, Danforth up top on the dribble. And this offense is not much going on. There's a drive and a shot. Oh, nice job. Got over Bree Beck. Well, they just cleared the floor and let Danforth take it to the hole, and she got the buddy.
Yeah. Good
She's
strong
tough,
finish.
isn't she?
She really is.
Just a freshman for Rend Lake. 10-point game now. The Warriors with the lead. Bree Beck to the free throw line. Set her step all the way to the rack. Layup no good. Rebound, Rend Lake. I missed an easy one that time.
Yeah, one that she wants back.
Nia Danforth will bring it up. They'll spread the floor, let her do her business again. They got to help a little bit now. Spread the floor up to Marshall. She'll dribble to the top. Danforth goes to the corner. Marshall looking for Keeling. Marshall on the drive into the paint. Shot blocked by Akins. Rebound comes out of there with it. Mo Pruitt. Looping pass controlled by Beck off her foot to the corner to Kristen Hunt. Hunt cross-court pass to Kia Patton. Up top to Jordan Akins for three. At the top, that's good.
Wow, you get the block and the three. Way to get rewarded right there by Jordan.
Nice ball movement by the Warriors that time, and the lead now 13, 57-44, 4:50 left in this one. Be a nice time to go on a little run, wouldn't it?
It really would.
I'm thinking about going outside and jogging for a minute. Over on the wing is Buford, guarded by Hunt. To the paint she goes, bumped, taken away by the Warriors. Kia Patton on the transition. To the rack she goes and hits the layup. And timeout called by Dave Brown of Rend Lake. It's a full timeout. Warriors on a run, lead at 59-44. 4:31 to play here, third quarter. Back in 1 minute.
That'll be a full timeout.
Thank you.
So we've been in business 45 years, almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees, who are all long-term employees, know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by. Is treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself. We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us.
Joe Bogart's at the studio. It's Chris Montgomery. And you're listening to 89.1 WVJC, Mount Carmel. Just about the top of the hour. Close enough for me, wouldn't you think?
I agree with you right there. Or is that a big run here in the second half?
Lead it by 15 now, 59-44. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Get the ball to Buford. She's got to light it up for Rend Lake. She's their best offense. To Marshall, back to Buford, guarded by Hunt. Dribbles to the paint, loses it, out of bounds off the leg of Kristen Hunt. And Kristen's doing a nice job against their best offensive player. Playing with her feet rather than her hands, just staying in front of her.
Right now, shutting her down here in the second half.
10 on the shot clock is Buford inbounds the ball for Rend Lake. They loop it up top, and Danforth goes up and gets it. Now she's guarded by Kristen Hunt. To the paint she goes, shot up, blocked by Mo Pruitt, outside Marshall for three. That shot at the buzzer is no good. Rebound by the Warriors, Kia Patton. Outlet pass to Bree Beck. To the trailer, and Mo Pruitt scores.
Warriors came out hot in the second half.
Nice. Kia Patton in transition. Good pass to Beck, who made the extra pass, and Pruitt got the basket. And Warrior lead is the biggest of the night, 61-44. There's a drive and a shot up. She forced it into Hunt, and a foul called on Hunt. And Buford goes the line for a couple. Well, I say every night that we play, Mo Pruitt Henderson's the toughest kid on the floor, but I think Madison Buford might argue that point.
It's tough. It's a tough decision between those two gals right now.
Second foul on Kristen Hunt, and a free throw by Buford is good.
Quick release on it, too.
She leads him in scoring at 20.6 a night. And she has 21 tonight. Takes her time. Free throw is no good. Rebound, Mo Henderson of the Warriors.
Good rebound there by Pruitt.
Bree Beck brings it up for Wabash Valley. 3.5 to play. Down to Henderson in the lane. Back outside to Akins for three in the corner. That shot is no good. Long rebound controlled by Keeling of Rend Lake. 61-45. Wabash with the lead. 3.5 to play here, third quarter. Keeling working against Hunt. Double teamed and stolen by Bree Beck. Goes Beck all the way to the rack. Her layup's up and good.
And what a game Bree Beck has had so far.
She's got 12. She was the help on that little double team at the half line. She got the steal in the bucket. Biggest lead of the night for Wabash Valley, 63-45 as we hit the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Place is filling up for the men's game. There's Buford on a drive, layups up, no good. Rebound Jasmine Turner, or Jordan Aiken, pardon me. Now Kia Patton will bring it up. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Warriors by 18. And they set up in a 3-2, make it a 2-3 zone now. Patton high on the left side to the corner to Hunt. Back to Patton up high, left side, way outside to Bree Beck, and we'll set the offense now. High post feed to Akins. Looks outside Patton to the corner. Hunt for three. Shot is no good. Rebound Akins in the paint. Puts it on the floor for some reason. And goes up and is knocked out of bounds off of Jordan Akins. Well, she had the ball in the paint. Brought it down. She has more size than anybody out there. Brought it down at their level, and they took it away from her.
I think she was trying to go for a power dribble there. Power dribble and go back inside, but did not work out in her favor.
I'm not a fan of that play, actually, so there you go. There's several things I don't like in basketball. I like being ahead, though, and the Warriors lead at 63-45 with 2.5 left here in the third quarter.
Jasmine Turner checks back in for Kristen Hunt. Kristen Hunt could not buy a basket tonight.
But she's done a nice job on the defensive end. Now Patton playing good defense on Buford out there. Put a little quickness out. Now Danford to the top for three. That shot's off. No good. Rebound Warriors. Jasmine Turner has it. Leads the break. Outlet pass for Moe. Pruitt Henderson off the glass for two. She's got 10 points. The Warrior lead is 20. 65-45. Dave Brown looks down the bench, see who else can come in and maybe get some offense for the Rend Lake Ball Club.
Warriors starting to run away with this ball game here in the second half.
There's Keeling on a drive, gets to the paint, little floater. That's a shot blocked by Akins and a foul called. Got her on the arm. Haley Keeling, by the way, 5 feet 3 inches tall, 5'3" out of Vienna. She likes to drive and throw up little hooks and floaters in there.
Well,
pretty good score for them.
Deja Trotter checking back in as she has 3 fouls right now. And Megan Beery checks in. She had a easy 2-point bucket in that second half, or second quarter, excuse me.
That was the second foul on Jordan Akins, by the way, as Keeling hits the first free throw. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Wabash 65, Rend Lake 46. Make it 47. Second free throw goes in.
She's a 73% free throw shooter out there.
So the Warriors are 18 points up right now as we wind down the third quarter. High post feed to Turner, down low to Pruitt, and an easy basket. That high-low feed is open all night long, and Mo Pruitt Henderson gets the basket.
Good pass and great finish there by Mo Pruitt.
Warrior lead back to 20 now with a minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here goes Buford in the lane like a freight train, and shots up and good. We're having a hard time staying in front of her. She's so strong, and got to the rack and made the layup. 69-47. 67-49, pardon me. Outside Aiken for three. Shot good from the left wing.
She's been on fire here in the second half.
Warriors by 21. Just a minute left. Just a minute left in the third quarter. Buford at the top on the dribble. Outside to Trotter for three on the wing. That shot is no good. Long rebound. The Warriors had it, kicked it. Buford in the lane she goes, up against Turner, missed it. Rebound Trotter, shot up, no foul. Good job by Turner not to foul, and Trotter gets the basket. 70-51, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors lead it by 19. Up top to Akins, high post feed to Pruitt. Looks down low, dribbles, off the dribble, missed the shot. Rebound Keeling has it for Rend Lake. 28 seconds left in the half as Keeling breaks the half line. Dribbles toward the middle and a foul call. Bree Beck got a little greedy and lazy and reached around from the backside and got the foul.
She picks up her third.
And that'll be a shooting foul. That's the 5th team foul, so they'll shoot 2 shots on the super bonus.
She made it a lot. She made her first 2 free throws. See if she can do it again. She's due to miss one of them. She's a 73.5% free throw shooter.
She did not make any points first half. She's one of the people that scores for Rend Lake, averaging 9 a night. And that free throw was off. Thanks for calling it.
You're welcome.
She'll have one more here. Young lady from Vienna toes the line. And free throw is good. She's a nice shooter. Warrior lead down to 18. 23 seconds left. They'll go full court pressure after the made basket. Across the timeline with Kristen Hunt. Now cross court to Kia Patton. Down to 14. We'll still run a little clock now. Patton up high on the right side against the zone. Now 9 to the corner to Akins. Now to Hunt. 4-3 on the wing. The shot's up. That's good. Kristen Hunt buries one. Good ball movement by the Warriors. Lead is 21. They heave it from half court, and it is off the rack and no good. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Wabash Valley 73, Rend Lake 52. Back with the fourth quarter right after this.
We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it. Be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to make a customer happy.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
For over 35 years, Mackey's Pizza has served Southern Illinois. Now we invite you to the new Mackey's of Marion. Same amazing food, gorgeous new surroundings. Mondays are family night at Mackey's of Marion. Get a one-topping, 16-inch pizza, combination salad for $4, and a pitcher of soda for only $17. For lunch, for dinner, for more than just a meal, it's Mackey's Pizza.
Good crowd on hand tonight. Warriors brought some fans, as Rend Lake did, of course. And then Johnny Logan and Vincent's playing for the championship after this. That'll be a fun one.
So for the girls' side, for the tournament player or the MVP of the tournament right now, who would you give it to?
I'm going to go Mo Pruitt Henderson. That's probably my guess. It could be Kia Patton, but probably Henderson. Rend Lake basketball after the timeout, 4.5 to play. Warriors lead at 94-59. Up top of the basketball is Rachel Jennings. Hands it to Buford. Now Buford will get a shot. Drives against Gibson into the paint. Kicked out of bounds. Foul called against the Warriors.
It's on JC Gibson. She picks up her first.
Warriors have Gibson and Rickers in the game.
Also Haley Moore.
And Haley Moore. So on the bench we have Patton, Beck, Turner, and Pruitt. That's a pretty good foursome on the bench. Buford will probably lead all scorers tonight. And free throw by Buford is good. For Patton, we've got, 29 points. I think that's
31.
31 for Patton.
She had a couple free throws as well.
Okay, and Buford hits the free throw there.
She had both of them, right?
All right, she did. So she's got 28 points. My prediction is that Buford will be your leading scorer tonight. She'll get some more shots up.
She needs a couple more baskets than she can be.
Pass inside to Moore is knocked away off the hands of Wabash Valley, and it'll be Rend Lake ball. 4:06 to play here. 94-61. The Warriors cruising toward a victory.
You can also listen to the next game on LeBlanc Productions as well. They're doing a great job on the stream there.
Buford up top of the basketball, working against J.C. Gibson. Pulls up, shoots for two, just inside the arc line. Rebound chased down. Rickers and Beery tie up for it. And on the held ball, it belongs to Wabash Valley. Under 4 minutes left, 3:53 to play. Really, the score is immaterial at this point. The Warriors lead it by 33. 94-61. Just nobody get hurt and play this out. Here comes Kristen Hunt with the basketball. She hit a couple threes here in the second half that have been big for us. Rickers on the wing. Goes around a pick to the top. Looks inside to Haley Moore. Can't get it. Up top to Aiken. She'll let the three fly from the top. That shot is no good. Rebound off of Hunt. Out of bounds to the Warriors, they say, as they knocked it out of bounds. And Hunt went for it. The Warriors keep the basketball.
Good try by Hunt there. She's playing great defense here tonight.
I'm not sure the official got that call right. Everybody else went the other way, but one official gave the ball to the Warriors. We'll take it. Rickers up top to J.C. Gibson. Fresh 20 on the clock for the Warriors. J.C. on the right wing, around a pick by Aikens. Outside of Haley Moore. Lets a three fly from the top. That shot's no good. Rebound is long, controlled by number 34. That's Sammy McCowan in the game for Rend Lake.
She's had some playing time so far in this game.
3.5 to play, just under that right now. The Warriors lead it big. There's a three ball by Beery on the wing. No good. Rebound by Hunt. She's padding her rebound total. Kristen Hunt's had a big game for Wabash Valley. Not a lot of scoring, but a very nice ball game.
She had a couple late threes, though.
And takes another one, and that one's good.
Man, she's on fire in this second half, now up to 12 points on the game.
97-61 Wabash. 3 minutes left in this one. Well, make your travel plans for Lubbock, Texas. There's a drive by Buford and a basket by Madison Buford.
There's 30 points for Buford.
There's a drive all the way down to Aikens. Layup is good. Warriors answer in transition.
Yeah, good pass there by Ricker, excuse me.
99-63 Wabash, 2.5 minutes left. I checked today, it's 1,000 miles from Wabash Valley to Lubbock, Texas. An easy one-day drive if you drive hard. Beery on the wing, up top now to Buford. She'll let it fly from there, and missed. Rebound for Rickers of Wabash Valley.
How many times have the Warriors been over 100 points on the season, do you know?
I think it was 13 the other night. There's a foul on a drive. Gibson will go to the line. I think it was 13 the other night, and Alney people decided we're not going to let them get to 100. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So this will be the 14th time if we can hit a free throw. 2:16 to play. Wabash Valley 99. Rend Lake 63. The Warriors lead it by 36 points, and a timeout is taken. We'll come back with free throws right after this. Back in 1 minute. Ever been to Texas? No, 1 minute's what I need. Just a minute.
I've never been out west.
At the conclusion of this basketball game, there will be an award ceremony.
Unless you count Missouri.
Two free throws coming for J.C. Gibson. We have 2:16 left in the game. The Warriors lead it by 36. After this ball game, first free throw rolls in, by the way. After this ball game, we have an award ceremony down there. They'll give the region trophy to the Warriors. And probably the player of the tournament will be announced as well. Gibson hit both free throws. And the Warriors break the century mark, 101-63. So we'll stay tuned. We'll stick around for that. We'll hopefully have a chance to chat with Coach Lacey Shalenko after the ball game. She's done a good job here in her first year as a Warriors helm. There's a shot inside and missed by Keeling. Rebound by the Warriors. Here we go on the fast break. Hunt all the way down. She carries the basketball, getting the ball to the corner. On the carry, the turnover goes back to Rend Lake.
So the Warriors cruise here to a victory.
You can't slow down a thoroughbred. When they get the basketball, they got to go, go, go. That's Kristen Hunt.
Great job by the Rend Lake Lady Warriors keeping up with the Warriors in the first half, but could not keep up in the second half, and the Warriors just...
Rend Lake kind of ran out of gas, and they had some foul trouble as well, so they played a full 40 minutes against Vincennes, beat them last night. It's tough to come back. Inside pass, and Beery goes up and scores for Rend Lake.
She's got 4 on the night, so 4 points, and she's number 4. How about that?
90 seconds left in the ball game. Kristen Hunt pulls up for 3 in the left wing, got it. That is her 5th of the ball game. She's got 15. Minute 20 left. Warriors by 39. Here comes Buford out to Beery. Beery drives, kicks it to the corner. That's Jennings, and she traveled on the takeoff. That referee is a purist right there with a minute 12 to go. Call that travel. 104-65. The Warriors will punch their ticket for Lubbock, Texas.
And either way, on the men's side, both teams are probably going to be going to Hutchinson, Kansas. That's because Johnny Logan at 8 and Vincent's at 9. Both of them have a great shot at making it with a loss.
The winner tonight, there's a free ball by Hunt at the top. There's another
she is on fire in the second half.
The team that wins that men's game tonight will probably get a first-round bye. They'll be one of the top 8 teams. That's a big thing to play for tonight. There's a drive by Buford in the paint. Shot blocked by Moore. Buford gets it back, shoots it short. Foul called. Haley Moore called on the foul. These referees won't quit, will they?
Nope.
We got 44 seconds left on the clock. It's a 42-point game. There's a little bit of contact in the lane there.
Just let them play. There's not much left right now. Just let them play.
Warriors enjoying this cruise to victory right now. Buford's free throw is good. I tell you, she probably lead all scorers before we're done. I say that once.
Yeah, you did.
And she's tied with Kia Patton at 31 right now.
She needs this free throw. Can she get it?
My guess is yes. And it rolls in.
Ooh, almost didn't. She's 8 for 11 at the stripe tonight.
40 seconds left here. Warriors by 40, 107-67. Ricker's at the top. Up top to Kristen Hunt, who'll shoot it if you let her shoot it. I'll know that for sure. Right side at J.C. Gibson. She goes around the pick. Stops from 17. She'll shoot it from right there. That shot's good.
Pretty shot there by J.C. Gibson.
Shot clock is off now. 26 seconds left in this championship game. The Warriors are going to win it. Keeling on the drive. Outside it goes to Jennings. That's a 3 fly. That shot's no good. Rebound tapped around. J.C. Gibson of Wabash Valley. We don't have to shoot it again. We do have to get it across the half line, though. And we are across the half line with it. That'll be it. Kristen Hunt will, please don't shoot it, Kristen. That's all I'm asking you for. 3, 2, 1. The Wabash fans rise to their feet. And the Lady Warriors, for the 4th straight year, win the region tournament. This one by the score of 109-67. Wabash Valley, your winner over Rend Lake, who gave it all they had. It was a good contest for a while, but the Warriors win it easily tonight. And they will be going to Lubbock, Texas, playing probably on March the 17th on a Tuesday. We'll know more about that. Selection show is on Monday at 11:30. Final here from Rend Lake, 109-67. We'll take a break, come back with the presentation of the awards, and hopefully a chat with Coach Lacey Shalenko. Let's take a 2-minute break.